It's always a lot more than I think it's going to. All right there, Saturday. Is it Saturday? No headache, no weekend headache, but it's lingering, people. It's lingering. It's the riffraff in. Hopefully the riffraff get in first. That's what I like about it around here. That's what I like about these parts. Is Marzipan here? I've got something to say to him. I want a word with you, Marzipan. It's only another one of those, excuse me. It's only another one of those you told me a long time ago ones. No way Piggles is on the firm. Hello, Piggles. Mr. Sump Pax Max 42, the hero. They can't stop talking about him. Are you all right with it being this dark? I can turn the light up a bit, but I don't want to. How dark is it without them? I might make it a little bit light. I might make it a bit lighter. Hello, Pags. It's not grift off yet. I've got to get... Oh, the grift raff. No, the early comers. No, that's why they come early, you see. They get in before they have to pay their ticket price. Hello, Brian. Hello, Rags. It's fine, is it? It's all right. Okay, I'm not completely... I mean, I've done two not gonzo film reviews. If you're watching, Lindsay, I've done that out of the blue yesterday. After 3 hours streaming with 42, I thought, right, just have a fucking rest. And of course, because I'm running from my emotions at the moment, I rested for about 2 minutes going, just resting. Just having a rest. Fuck it, I'll do a not gonzo film review. And I done Out of the Blue, directed by Dennis Hopper. You'll be interested in that, Lindsay. Well, hopefully the rest of you are. I've got two not gonzo film reviews. All I've got to do is drop some footage in of the actual movies and they'll go live. I didn't get my Morse code tattoo designed or tattooed. Well, obviously didn't get it tattooed if I didn't get it designed. So that didn't happen. No, you were great. Everyone's asking for part 2, but weirdly, but I think it's kind of understandably, I'm going to have to get someone on from the other side of the fence for another one. Now, that doesn't mean we can't have you on again, but I just think that's only fair. That, you know, I don't know what you think about that, but I think that you know, that adds to the interest. And that's not going to be for a couple of months either. Otherwise, people will just think this is that channel that does only that. Where are we? Hello, Mr. Palmer. There were certainly 2 turned up yesterday. Good Lord. 42, email me. I'll sort you out how to go live. I'll tell you how to do that. You don't need to pay any money. You can get StreamYard as long as you don't do more than 20 hours a month. I can't imagine your AMA is going to be 20 hours. I can tell you what to do. I can tell you how to set that up. Piece of piss. Honestly. If you need any help, just let me know. Did I say hello, John? Did I say hello, Matthew? Mr. Cray is on the firm. Where is he? Just zoomed away. Hello, mate. Good to see you. I did say hello to you, Brian, didn't I? But you deserve 2 anyway. Right, I think that's pretty... Hello, Whacker Smack. Sweet. Hello, Albert. Good Lord. Now, I have a quick announcement to make. Now, you saw the opening titles to this stream. The Schools and Colleges Countdown, the 1970s stroke 80s School countdown. Now, we've had 3 people send me in variations of those, which is nice. I've kind of settled on that last one because I think it's more in tune as it sort of breaks down. Oh, it's not everything's not right here. But Pants Langford told me to tell you that it was his idea. No shit. He actually emailed me. He said something else. I can't sell this as worse than it actually was. He talked about something else, and then he said, "Oh, by the way, I think you mentioned about who suggested that. It was me." And then I said back to him a couple of emails later, "Did you want me to mention something to the scrubs?" And he said, "Yeah, it was my idea to do the schools and colleges countdown." So, okay. People are strange when you're a stranger. Hello, Della. Hello, Mr. Picard. Nice to see you. Nive. Oh, they're all running in now. Look, they didn't have one this morning. Oh, God, don't give me a headache. Please don't give me a headache. You know what? Is Marzipan here? I need him to be here before I make my not interesting announcement. Hello, Honey Monster. Was I actually late? You know what? When I finally realised I was meant to be streaming, I thought, shit, did you put 1/4 or 1/2? I thought I might have been 15 minutes late. But if I was additionally 5 minutes late, that would have been 20. But it turned out just nice. Yeah, I think, nice one, 42. You see where I'm coming from, yeah. Hello, Tito. I saw your comment just today. It was great, wasn't it? Great. I mean, I am ignorant regarding that. I'm not so much anymore, but I'm ignorant. So it was lovely having someone who grew up there and have that personal perspective. Great stuff. Hello, Mouse Cat. Hello to your missus. If she's meandering would be the wrong word. What would Mrs. Me in it do? Poncing about. Oi, leave my fucking guests alone. Go and get your own. Blah, 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 blah. I'll tell you, actually said that to me, academic agent. One of the blokes he has on his channel, I said, "Oi, can you hook me up with that fellow?" And he went, "Nah." He went, "You leave my young academics alone." I was like, okay then. Okay. Joan Jackson is on the firm. Hello, Joan. Right, Marzipan, I want to talk to you. Nino V. Tenari. Are you new on the firm? Nice to see you, Nino V. Tenari. Steady. Steady. Right. So, you told me. Hello, Dennis. Hello, Baz. Dennis. Ian, you told me to get an Ethernet cable. And about a year later, I got one. And it's been far, far better since I took your advice. Well, I think about 8 months ago, you told me to go to the opticians. And I've been saying about these headaches. And I've been saying to you, yeah, but I went to the opticians when I was having migraines before, and she said I had 20/20 vision. She said I had the most perfect vision she'd ever seen. She really did. She said no one has done those tests. It's an amazing report. So she said your headaches are not coming from your eyes, right? But then I realised that was in the build-up to my first Edinburgh Festival. So that must have been about 14 years ago. And I had the concussion, which can cause long-term damage to eyesight. So, and also, sometimes when I'm watching things late at night, this eye shuts and I'm sort of just watching it with one eye. And my headaches tend to be here and the eye starts hurting first. So I think I might get an eye test, Ian. Now, being an absolute ponce, the first thing, of course, I've been doing is checking out glasses. And I think I'm going to get a pair of those. They're called brow line glasses. I'll tell you who's famous for wearing them. I think it's Reggie Cray, down Valence Road. Well, the brothers, you see, everyone loved them. They loved everyone. It weren't like they were just a couple of evil fucking psychotic thugs. No, they were lovely lads, the brothers. I'm thinking of getting a pair of them. I think it's Reggie you wore them, wasn't it? But those they're called brow line because they don't have a frame as such underneath. There you go. That'll do me nice. I reckon they'll suit me down to the town. Hang on, I'll pop a picture up on the screen. I mean, you know, you've got to. If you're gonna have glasses, you can't look like a ponce because this could be quite. I mean, these are anti-glare, but these will probably be full time, I imagine. Yeah, what do you make of these? Do you reckon they'll suit me, Scrubs? I do. Check it. I am going to put a little bit more light on things because I'm very dark. I can get away with a little bit more, I think. There you go. You'll be able to see me a bit more. What do you make of them? You see, that's the brow line. You can see where my cursor is. There's no frame actually under the lens, so the frame is just the top. I reckon I'll pull them off all right. Getting old, don't I? Get the old glasses out. They'll go nice with a cravat and a nice pressed shirt, though. Hello, Fat. Nice to see you. An absolute pleasure. Mrs. Meanit is cleaning out the fridge because it stinks where a fish delivery bag broke. Ay, oi. Spilling fishy stink water all the way down the levels. No. That's making me feel a bit, yeah. It's not an I, it's an L. Piggies, not Piglies. Yeah, but it's going to be Piglies now. You shouldn't have corrected that. All right, Piggies. We can do Piggies. Nice one for the 2 Bond. Let me get the grift open because you should have had a VART and you didn't get one. Let me just get entropy sorted out and then I'll give you a manual VART. Oh, yeah, guess what? You know, I was having mad computer problems the other day. Thank you, Piggies. Now, this might... Fat's catching up on double speed. You'll only get halfway down that ruler and you'll keep getting smaller and smaller and that snail will never get to the end but never stop moving. Yeah, nice. Nice one for opening the doors of griftation, though, Piggies. That's a wonderful thing to do. Oh, Nino is James from Philadelphia's lawyer. Nice, good touch. Busy man. Hello, Lee. Fuck me, been a while. How are you, son? Good to see you. Turns out what is what, Dennis? Your headaches are coming from your ears. I don't know what you're talking about, Willow, but I love you. Ian, I got the same story. We all get old, brother. Yeah, I never thought I would, though. Do you know? I don't feel that old, but I suppose, you know. Here's why I was in the 80s. My whole family went into Dolland and Aitchison, and we all left with glasses that we were paying off for like 2 years. We couldn't afford them. My mother never wore hers. My brother never wore his. My dad needed glasses, but he never read anything. He was either building, sleeping, or drunk. Not like an alcoholic, but at the weekend. All weekend. It was just a con. And then when I went and had I was wearing those glasses for years. And when I went and had my eyes checked before I went off to art school, she said, you don't need glasses, you've got perfect vision. And I was like, hey? She said, yeah. She said, loads of people got conned in the 80s because that was what the era was about. If you have a family come in, why don't you just give them all glasses and make loads of money? I was like, right. She said, yeah. So I've left it. And then, like I say, the woman said I had perfect vision 14 years ago. And since then, I smashed my head. It's all that I tell you. I'm not a big wanker. I am a wanker, obviously, but I'm not a wanker. Not really. I have been recently for obvious reasons, but you know. Hello, IR. Nice to see you. RR. Sorry, we've got an IR as well. Ludwig, good to see you. No, I just showed them, Dennis. Look, I'll show you again. What screen are you watching? Pair of those, nice. Brow line. They're called brow lines. Should be able to get them out here. Yeah, they're the ones. No, they're the ones that Reg wore. Ronnie didn't wear glasses. They're Reg Cray wore. Anyway, now I'm coming all well. Valence Road. You know, the boys, the brothers, they were lovely lads. It doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter. I hope not out here. I don't think so out here. Well, I simply haven't got it because they already are in, but not for that. You know, these are to reduce glare, which was another optician gave me, and it did work. But I've also got to not spend so much time on the computer, which is why today I didn't stream this morning. Today, I've been all about the place. I've been doing loads of things, got on my motorbike. Listen to this. Today I went and the other day I bought a USB drive. Today I got my passport photocopied, every single page twice, like I needed to. The application forms twice in case I fuck one up. The payment forms twice in case I fuck one up. My visa twice because they need that as proof of residence. I've got my 2 passport photos twice. I've now got everything needed and an appointment for the place I have to go to get a new passport from England and have them send it back to this place I have to go to. And I told my mum on Skype, I said, I've got everything sorted. It's just a question of going to the appointment now. And she went, it's only taken you 9 months. And she's right. 9 months ago, I said, I better sort out a new passport. Because I've run out of pages, you see. And even if I don't go traveling, I won't be able to get a visa in it come the end of this year. And then I will be hoofed. Hello, Mrs. Packer. She says, afternoon all, hand healing okay. Just a coof? Oh, Lord. If you don't know, people, Mrs. Packer got custard burns. Ouch. Did Ronnie Barker wear the old, I can see him. Let's have a look. I can see him in his specs. No. They've got the underframes. The brow line have just got the brow line. The clue is in the name. But no. I've tried those before. A girlfriend tried to get me to wear them before, and I just went for sunglasses. It was weird, actually. She got them from Cutler and Gross. These are Cutler and Gross. And I went, no, they don't fit. They did. I said, they don't fit. They're really hurting. She said, well, let's take them back to the shop and change them. I said, all right. We got back to the shop, and I was looking around thinking, shit. I said, have you got anything else that ain't on show? They went, we got some naff vintage stuff downstairs. Oh, sweet. Went downstairs. Let me show you those. Beautiful pair of glasses. They're sunnies. And don't worry, people. We have got clips. We have got memes. We've got some OBS. So these are. She tried to get me in some Ronnie Barker sunglasses. These are Cutler and Gross. These are Cutler and Gross. Nice. Look at that. Look at the yellow line detail. See it? But they're not fake old. They're vintage. They were made in the 70s. But the nice thing about Cutler and Gross, when I go back to England, I can take both of these pairs of glasses. They'll unscrew them all, clean them up, polish all the frames, polish the lenses, all for free. But the pièce de résistance is these are a pair of sunglasses I've wanted since I was about 8 years old. These are Cazals. And I finally got a pair last year. And when I rock these in the Bodia, fucking hell. I mean, what is going on? The question should be, what isn't going on? Check out the sides. Hang on. I mean, that is smashing it. Look how thick they are. They are a nice pair of sunglasses. Kazow. I tried to get Mark Collette to buy a pair of Kazows. I think he needs to drop that black shirt look. I talked to Laura Taylor about it once. She was like, I know. What he needs is a nice sort of green cardigan, white shirt, navy blazer over the cardigan. Soften yourself up, man. Just soften yourself up. You don't have to go geography teacher, but that. Lumi says, can you get him with the moustache attached? Brad says they look easily broken. What, the brow line ones? Yeah, but I'm nearly 50. I'm not, I'm not really doing, I don't fight people anymore. I don't, I just sit around. Hello, Pete. Nice to see you. Shy FX on the firm. Hello, Ben. Hello, Mark. There you go. Same joke as Loomies, but with a slight different ingredients. No, the thing about the old 80s National Health glasses, they kind of were ironically fashionable after Jarvis Cocker started flaunting them. But weirdly, Cocker ended up with a pair of Kazows. Yeah, a bit of that money came in. RR needs a VAR. Oh, I owe someone a VAR. Hang on. Why didn't I sort out entre? I call it entre. Just something I do. We got some memes, we got some clips, we got some humour. I'll tell you what I've got. I've got a nice little touch to end the show as well. I'm going to compare that penis Francis Foster, apologies, with a real comedian. I'm going to show you the difference. What else is going on here? I've forgotten now. Where are we? What was it? Piggies. Hello, LC. No, I listened to the audio version. Excellent, though. Excellent. I know. I found it's on YouTube audio. I've got to get I've fucked up my Kindle. Oh, Nino's not the actual lawyer. Fair play for saying so. Jimmy's not the actual Jimmy. Oh, have you? That's all right. As long as you've been lurking. Grim's been lurking too for ages. Hello, Pags. Oh, Willow's referencing the earpods. But I've been having migraines long before I've got those earpods. Ozmeister says mature people are fucking boring. I tell you what, I've had the best time of my life in my 40s. It's been the best decade. Young people are ignorant. And I've been both. So, if you take a basic scientific look at that, you might be able to work it out. Right. Hello, Pelosi's portfolio. The old day trader. Oh, no, that happened as well. We had some paddy dentist used to just drill our teeth out, filled all our mouths up with mercury. Horrible bastard he was. Drunk. I had dentists later in life say to me, I'm sorry to tell you, but you've had some real bad work done in your mouth. It's really, I need to do work to repair work. And, how do they even know that? I'm going to be rich. Yeah. Dame Edna Dangerfield. There is that risk. It is a fine line. It is a fine line. It was Ronnie. You're right. Lovely boys. Lovely boys, the brothers. Yeah, but they won't be for doing this. They'll be for reading and, working. James, exactly what Thingy just said. I know Thingy isn't very nice at all. Terrible thing to say. I think it was Baz. But yeah, shocking. Well, it's the same today with doctors. It's the same today with doctors. They get money to give you drugs. They get paid for prescriptions. What a stupid system is that? No. A couple of expats told me about that a few years back. It's easily done. It's just it was a fucking runaround on the internet, and then you're like, what? Hang on. And then you ring someone up and they say, well, send you a link, and it's back to the internet. You ring them up in England, they said they put you to they don't want any staff going near it. It's all online now. So I turn up to this appointment. In theory, the person at the appointment doesn't have to do anything. Just takes my forms off me, goes, I suppose that's a good thing, but I tell you what, I'm quite a bright bloke. I know my way around a computer, and it's been a nightmare. There is not a shit chance in hell of someone like my mother sorting that out. No way. It's ridiculous. Here's why IR applying from a mum's, right? Because then you send it to them from Cambodia. Then they send it to my mother. Then my mother's got to send a passport here. Fuck that. No, I ain't paying for FedEx's passport insurance prices when they'll do it. No. And if they lose the passport, that's all in with the local authorities and that. Whereas if I lose it, I have to sort it out. If they lose it, they have to sort it out. Anyway. I absolutely did, but I'm just trying to remember what it was. I emailed you back. You sent me that lovely email and I replied to it, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Mrs. Mina, I get so many emails sent to me, but I did reply to you and watched it. We'll get that fish out. That sounded awful. Right, what's happening to this entropy? Right, here we go. Bosh, bing. Right, is right, hang on a minute. So Piggy's donated, just the one donation on a Saturday afternoon, thanks. Let me give you your manual. What? Lovely. Let me just pin it. Pinner. Right, yeah, how do we sort this out? Come here, you. Come back here. Put that in there. Press that. Hold on. Where's it gone? There. No, there. What's going on? Oh, man. Right, here we go. Bosh. Pinner. I reckon that's done. See, look, my right eye now is sort of going sort of vibrato. My sister-in-law got a tablet burn, molten sugar and condensed milk all down her arm. It was very painful. What's a tablet burn? But yeah, anything with sugar and oil is not going to go well. That's pretty much what happened to our other friend there, Mrs. Packer. Custard, that's sugar and oil, really, in it with the dairy. Never trifle with hot custard. Go on, you cheeky old boy. Right, this is the old. Right, yeah, let me get this grift out of the way while I wait till... hello, Billy. Hello, Mark. Della, Dangerfield, I'd give you 50 quid. What? Where? I don't know if you did. It doesn't say you did. Do you want me to go, thanks for the 50? I don't know where it is, so I don't know what to say, Della. Thank you. There would appear not to be anything in my entropy reflecting that. So for the time being, I'm going to suggest you didn't, unless it's having trouble processing. What did I try and get you onto? Those Kazals. I remember they were the days, Hooper. React to light repeats. Oh, they're just clear, and then you go out into the sun, and they go like Velvet Underground. Stroke. Be careful with fireworks. Let's have a look at that. Let's do a bit of say and search on the Be Careful with Fireworks advert, because it looks like a Velvet Underground video. I'm going to play the Velvet Underground while we watch the firework advert. And see if it works. Hang on. It's just a bit at the end. I don't know if that's the one. Oh, no, it might be. Oh, I don't want to see that one. Johnny! I can't do it. It's too funny, but too much hassle. Maybe I'll knock it up in StreamYard a little bit later. Marzipan says, the only person who could make normal glasses look abnormal, you pull off, Ponce. I do not. Thanks. Like Richard Spencer. I don't know what that is about. What he wears react to like repeats. I don't wear crimpoline. You're about a Nat's whisker from a band for suggesting I've got crimpoline. Fuck me. Try Brisbane moss. Yeah. 2 new pairs of Brisbane moss. John says black shirt is so waiter. It really is. It's too aggressive. It's too brutal. It's got too many historical contexts. Soften himself up. He needs to soften himself up. He's got a really nice, soft but commanding voice. But it's too aggressive with that black hair as well. And it also drains his face of colour. If you've got black hair and a black shirt, what does that do to your face? It drains it. Surely you're a fake Ian Marr. You know what a lurker is, Marzipan. Have we got a fake Marzipan on the firm? Yeah, I don't know about that. Hello, Frenchie. Kim Joan Il Rock those sunnies. What? Those Cutler and Gross or the Kazals? I can see him in a pair of Kazals actually. Let's check this Vart. He knows what a lurker is. I don't know what's happening to him. Yeah, exactly. I think you knew that. What's up, Steve? You were a bit sick yesterday, were you? You're still feeling it. Hello, Sufist. Good to see you, mate. High five. Go on, I'll give you a bit of time to get your hand to the camera. Ready? I'm gonna touch the camera in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, but I know young people are dull as fuck. I've known older people when I used to drink in the French and that, older people who, had the time of their lives. I've met. I don't think it's an age thing, Osmeister. It's a person thing. It's a people thing. Mrs. Me in it fell asleep in the dentist chair once while he was drilling with not med numbing. He thought I was dead. Well, if he thought you were dead, why was he bothering to fix your teeth? The dead don't eat. Charlie don't surf, Mrs. Me in it. God, you lot have got a lot to say. Fucking hell. Hello, Eric. How are you? I get my contact lenses from the Up No prescription. I know how bad my eyes are to a number. I don't need a med school flop telling me what number to order every year. No, it's a fair point, actually. It's a fair point. Hang on a minute. Marzipan has finally got a shipping number for his Jocko denims. They better be worth it. Ordered on December the 6th. Yeah, but trust me, as someone in e-commerce, there's massive problems with supply chains. You know, I'm living this every day of my life. Where's my fucking order? Hello, Jack. Good to see you, son. Thank you for the pin confirmation. Hello, IR. Hello, Lulu. Regular. I've never heard of a tablet. No. It's a bar of chocolate and condensed milk. Hey. I've never heard of a tablet. One in the chat, people, if you've heard of a Scottish sweet, which is a bar of chocolate and condensed milk. I'd be interested in, I'm not sure many people. Hello, Vespa Check. Scottish sugar food. Oh, look, more people in the chat than I would have thought. That's the one, Lumi. I had to stop watching it. The BBC did an interview with ladies making Molotov's petrol bombs in Ukraine and explained to us all how adding polystyrene helps the fire stick to the enemy, a bit like Blue Peter in Days of Yore. I can't hack any of that. I can't hack any of it. It's such rubbish. Did anyone watch that link I sent you about, hello, mate, fuck me. Nice to see you. White light, white heat. Ozmeister dropped a 5-bit. Sorry, I meant people who active. We're still going. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Bing. I meant people who are active, mature, are boring. Boring people are boring. I think we should stick to that. I think we can't go wrong with that one, can we? Anything acted is not good unless it's a movie. Okay, UFC 273 on tonight. Early start in the UK. Right, let me know, Ludwig. Give me the times, because if I remember rightly, this works out quite well for me. I think I'll get it for breakfast. I cannot sell my bins for £50. No, these were a gift. The others were a gift, and the others were a gift. So I can't sell gifts. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Get a bit of sugar in there. Should we have a look at the best pair of sunglasses John Enoch Powell ever bought? Let me get that number. Was it 2,300? Let me just check. Yeah, let's see John's. That's a good call. That's a really good call, because did you even think I'd look that up? That's excellent. Let me just get a picture of that up on the screen. Well done, John. That's a really good call. Right, so John just put in the that joke could have just gone, but for some reason I thought, maybe you thought, I know Dangerfield, he won't be able to stop himself. So John just said the best sunglasses he ever bought was the SIP Meteor 2300s. This is what they look like. It's fucking welding hat. That is amazing. Good call, John. That tickled me no end. I think Farage actually pulls off a good style. He looks like an Englishman, He looks like a gentle Englishman. You want to look like your uncle, not your National Front nephew. Well, there you go, Dennis. That's the problem. No, God, no. Hello, D. No, aviators. You know what? I'll tell you what happened. See these, Cutler and Gross, without these lenses. I went out with a mate, he's an architect, and I had a pair of mirrored aviators on. And we were in this cafe, the Polish cafe, John ain't in here, is he? Because Ronnie was in there. Ronnie O'Sullivan was in there, John. Shame you're not here to ask me what he liked for a drink in the morning. And this fella come in and he went, cool sunglasses, to my mate who was wearing these. And I had my mirrored aviators on. And I was all a bit like, hang on a minute. I went, what about mine? He went, nah, they're too try-hard. I was like, oh. And they really were. They really are. They are. They're so out. They just look awful now. They were all right when Top Gun came out, but not for me. But again, you know, it's up to you, innit? If you like them, if they make you feel like you look good, you'll feel better, and so they're working for you. So a couple of people know about the old tablet, but not many. That's interesting. I've never heard of it. Let's see if we can say and search and get a bit of this Scottish tablet up. I would have thought a Scottish tablet would have been a diazepam, Mogadon. No, what is it, those things they all doing up there now? I was never into them. What are they? Oh, you'll know, Ian. You probably didn't dabble. Younger generation. It's a kind of a benzo. I can't remember the name of it offhand. Apparently, there's a big problem. Oh, it looks nice. It looks like fudge. Like a bit of fudge, yeah? Looks like a bit of fudge. It says a quick. Oh, I'd eat that all night though. You make me a slab of that all goes that night. Yeah, let's have a little look. We won't watch all of it because it'll be rubbish. But we'll have a look at them. Is it? Oh, there you go, Lumi. Is that what it's like? The old Caramac. Okay. Oh, Brad says Count Dacula's missus made a. Nah, I can make caramel, and I just don't do it. I can make like caramel chews, and if I make one pan of it, it all goes that night. I'm terrible for it. There you go. Biden wears aviators. That's all you need to know. Deep fried crack. No, without a doubt, you need to have the right shape, because if you've got a fat head, you get put the wrong glasses on, it's going to make you look fatter. If you've got an head shape like mine, you get the wrong glasses on, it's going to look longer. Same with clothes. You've got to work with your shapes you've got. Nice one though, Brad. I do like a bit of Caramac though. It's hard fudge. It's a tooth decay bomb. Mousecat said, a friend and I were in Midenhall in the 80s, and he half finished a pair of aviators out of an open-topped Corvette Stingray, proper decent ones. I felt bad, though, as I don't like people nicking stuff. Yeah, it's a bit shitty, isn't it? Lord knows what Fuentes wears. I don't watch enough of him. The grift has been literally appalling. 45 minutes after tax, about £1.50. Saturday night. I'm in on Saturday night, you get that. Does anyone know what glasses Fuentes wears? Let's have a look at his tablet. If it is Caramac, I reckon I'll be making some. You fuckers have just cost me about 150 quid at the dentist. Hang on, the old audio trick again.
Hey guys.
Why every time the fucking music? Hopefully that'll shut down.
How you doing? It's Matt here, and today we're going to be making traditional actually, and it's just a really fun, really tasty treat to make for all your family and friends. So yeah, without any further ado, let's proceed to the video. Okay, so in order to make traditional Scottish tablet, all we really need is 3 ingredients. I've seen many.
It looks right up my street. A bit of vanilla extract, condensed milk and sugar. That condensed milk. What? That condensed milk, they absolutely love it out here. They put it in everything. They really put it in everything. Nice one, Packer. Machano Caprascia Tutu. It don't matter what glasses I wear, I just look like someone else. Eric Clapton. Hang on, did I read that right? It don't matter what glasses I wear, I just look like someone else. What? So if you wear glasses, you don't feel like you look the same? That's interesting. Nice one for that Donatiato. Caprascia Tutti on that. Mad Lizzie says, looks like a young Trevor Locke. I'll pass that on. He does a little bit, actually. How do you know fucking Trevor? Here we go.
Sources and sites and videos on YouTube that you need butter, whole milk and water for this process. Okay, so this is decision based. What we need is vanilla extract, which is very hit or miss. You don't have to use it.
I'd rather use proper vanilla. Let's just get cut to the chase, shall we?
Try not to waste it, try and get every ounce of milk.
Because this penis decided to use copywritten music, I'll have to watch that later. Just use something else. What is that song? Some shocking band. Right, okay, nice one, Ludwig. Let's go. April the 9th. What? UFC tonight, 9 p.m. UK. Oh gosh, hang on. So 9 p.m. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 3 a.m. for me. Midnight is 7 in the morning, but that main event's usually a bit later. I'll get to watch a couple of the undercards, but I won't be staying up that late. No fucking way. Hello, Cecil Pangahandahangahan. No spam, lady. Thanks, Dennis. I'm glad someone noticed. Not spam, lady is in the house. The truth will set you free. Hello, mate. How does one condense milk? Well, I imagine you'd put it through a process of condensation, but I wouldn't evaporate it, or then you'll get evaporated milk, which is what my mum used to drown our tinned pears in. I tell you what, man, it was such war food at my house. When I say my house, I mean every working class house in the 70s. Do you remember little plastic bowls that had gone furry around the bottom where the spoon had been dragged over it too many times? Tinned pears. Oh, they were delicious. And then but the tinned pears were in sort of a syrupy water, and then the evaporated milk on it that didn't mix at first. You'd have to sort of mix that in after and chop the pears, and it's so warlike. Thanks, Mum. I'm surprised any children survived the 70s. It wasn't the Proclaimers. I'd have known the Proclaimers. It wasn't a Proclaimers song. It was Travis, exactly. Oh, they were a nil band. They were niche. As I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that first Proclaimers album, it's called This Is the Story. Treat yourself and be surprised. Beautiful songwriting, beautiful harmonies, wonderful melodies, actual storytelling. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, it's called This Is the Story. I think didn't I just say that? That's the name of the first album. Oh, yeah, the Hello Anglican, tinned fruit cocktail and evaporated milk. But there was only ever one cherry. Do you remember? Where's that fucking red bit? Oi, Brad, we're going to have a bit of joie sommelier very shortly. You know, I'll rabbit for an hour or so. The show will start shortly. Yeah, Anglican, there was only ever one cherry and occasionally one grape. Do you remember the grape? Fucking hell. Mum. We chopped ours in quarters, so me, my mum and dad and my brother had a quarter of a grape. They used to bulk it out with all the shit stuff. Tito still puts evaporated milk on apple pie. Well, Tito, that dessert there is made with evaporated milk. Evaporated milk, brown sugar, short crust pastry, and that's it. Jelly and evaporated milk, add that at school. Tinned pear heaven, yep. Oh yeah, me too. I've got to say, my mum's a terrible cook. I've always said it, but her desserts, no one can beat her. Her sherry trifle, her rhubarb crumble. We used to grow rhubarb in the garden and she'd use that. Her crumble's perfect, like mush at the bottom and sort of almost crispy and crunchy on the top, and all the variants in betwixt. Oh God, huge lumps of rhubarb underneath it. Oh, you don't get a rhubarb crumble and evaporated milk out here. I love this place, but it has its drawbacks. Lulu loved that. Yeah, but hang on, you've pluralized it. I don't know where you were buying yours. You probably were getting yours from what's it? The one I can never remember because we never went there. It begins with a W. There was no pluralized grapage in the Gateway one. Hello, RMF. Nice to see you. You're damn right. And it wasn't even a real cherry, was it? It's going to be a glacé cherry, without a doubt. Baz just said tin shit. What, a real poo in a can? That's not very nice, is it? Brad says that freeze-dried fruit cocktail is some of the best food I've ever had. It's like a crispy wafer made of crystallized fruit and sugar. They eat a lot of dried fruit out here. I'll tell you what's really good. And it's really good. The dried jackfruit. Oh, mate. It's like, remember the scum bananas? Those yellow foam bananas. They're actually called scum bananas. I've shown it on the channel before, and I'll show it again. Scum bananas. Because we found out, because I was a little bit of an entrepreneur at school, and we'd I think Pax Max filled us in last time. I said I think in German or Sweden scum is sweet or something. I can't find it, but I've got you know what I mean anyway, those damn yellow bananas. Well, that's what the dried jackfruit is exactly like. Oh Lord, my mum's salads. Just scrape them back. Just put them straight in the bin. Save us all carrying it into the front room. Lulu's got a tin there. What, with more than one grape in it? You want to get that lid back on that and take it to the Guinness Book of Tinned Fruit. Hello, Andy. My old mum did a lovely Eve's pudding with apples in the garden. Rest in peace, old Gin. Yeah, certainly do. Strawberry sponge? Fuck me, where did you go up, Harrogate? Strawberry sponge? Dennis has just said canned poo. James says you can hear rhubarb grow. A poo jar? Yeah, we get dried mango out here. Yeah, it is really nice. I like it when you get a few sweet ones on the trot and then you get a bitter one that makes you go, catches you out a bit. Oh, yeah, and the shrimps. But the problem with the scum bananas and the shrimps, when they're soft, they're delicious. But when they've been sitting in that Pakistani-based corner shop, sometimes you buy them and you get out and you go, and you're like, oh, snap-a-rama. No one wanted a crispy shrimp. Oi, listen, talking about crispy shrimps and there being absolutely no connection to what I'm about to tell you. Listen to this true story. So I had a push bike. When I first came here, I got a push bike. And then when I got birdied off, I had to get a scooter because obviously I'm not going to drive a missus around on the back of a push bike. Now, my push bike sort of deteriorated over the years, right? But it's always been downstairs. And I've always kept it because it worked. Do you know what I mean? Needed a bit of oil on the chain, maybe a new front brake cable, air in the tyres. About 4 days ago, I've gone down to get my motorbike and my push bike's gone. It's like an old mountain bike, but not like anything worth having. Just nice for burning around occasionally. It only cost me like 20 quid. There's loads of second-hand bike shops here. Japan sent over something like 50,000 second-hand bikes and donated them to Cambodia. And Cambodia sold them to the locals for next to nothing. So you can get these old mountain bikes like a tenner. So I got one when I first got it. Anyway, a couple of days ago, I've gone downstairs. It's gone. It's fucking gone. And I thought, fuck off. Now, it is someone else's sort of front of house. Like, I've got that lovely little tropical garden out there. The bloke upstairs where I used to live has got a little balcony, and their bit has sort of got my motorbike in it, his motorbike in it. They don't really get a front garden downstairs and this push bike. And I thought maybe they just got a bit pissed off and thought no one used it. And I thought it's still a bit much because, you know, now I'm birded off on, if you know what I mean, on off. No, it's off. I might, you know, I'd have got, it only needed some airs in the tyre, like I say, a little bit of oil and that. Anyway, today it came back. All new brake cables, all new brake pads, air in both tyres, new seat. All right, now listen. The geezer upstairs used to have a mountain bike downstairs. He's got another pad in Siem Reap, which is about 3 hours away. And he used to bring his bike down here and to and fro with his bike. And I think he's decided no one owns that bike, and he's taken it down to the bike shop and had like an MOT sort of thing, had it overhauled, new leads, new brake pads. And I'm sorry, mate. that you know. So that's going to be a bit awkward, and I'll see him tomorrow or next day and go, that bike downstairs. And then I know he's going to go, no, it's a weird one, because if he denies it, no problem. I'll go, oh, that's all right. Someone's fixed my bike for me. If he admits it, still the same problem. You don't just take a bike because you think you want it. There's a word for that. It's called stealing. Now, then I might say to him, how much did the repairs cost you? How much did the MOT, so to speak, cost you? And when he tells me, I'm going to go, you must feel gutted. Hello, Alan. Good to see you, son. Hope you're all right. But that's bad, isn't it? That's my bike. Did I just see Manimu on the firm? Yes, I did. Hello, John. Right, before the show starts and I'll get the stealer. Yeah, exactly. Well, I thought about that, actually. That, you know, I'm giving it the big and a bit, saying I'll just say to him, you must feel gutted. That was a bit of a joke. I think what I'll say to him is, look, here's a deal. Since you made it rideable, we'll just both use it. And I said, I'll hardly be out on it, but I would like to take it for a spin occasionally. Yes, Tito. Nicked it, felt guilty, got it done up and brought it back. Hang on a minute, what script you on? I thought you were done. Well, I think that's a conversation for another time. Alan wants me to beat him up, look. Oh, he can't. You fix my bike. All right, Rags, I will do, but I've got plenty of stuff. I have got a lot of stuff. Oh, okay. Look at this. Look, Rags got a bit jealous about Marzipan's tablet. Wanted to fly the Irish flag. Here we go. So this is, I'm assuming, the Irish version of the Scottish tablet. I don't know what accent that was meant to be. Here we go. You can tell it's Irish because there's a terrible hiss and a hum. Why is it not sharing? Oh, Rags, you're going to break my computer. You've done it. You've ruined it. I don't know if you can still hear me, people, but it's over. Oh, what am I going to do now? Let me know if you can still hear me. I'll get it up on YouTube on my phone. Yep, there you go. Thank you, Rags. Thank you very fucking much. Thank you, Rags. Right, so you can still hear me, but I can't put anything on the screen, which is annoying, or put your messages on. I'm going to try the old Control, Alt, and Delete and now lose all my links, which is always good. Oh, fuck off. It's not really your fault, Rags, obviously, but damn, I've got about 8 videos racked up. And because it's Google Chrome that, yeah, hello? Because it's Google Chrome that's not responding, look, I'm just going to let this sit out for a bit. Ah, bollocks. Hopefully in a minute it's going to say page unresponsive. Do you want to wait or shut it up? It might say, if I just close it down, it might say you didn't close it down properly. Do you want to restore your pages? Oh, man, you don't know how gutting that is. Honestly, I had about 8 or 9 videos racked up. I'll give it a couple more. I'll give it another minute. What can I tell you about? Nothing, because I'm all distracted now. Why is it when I'm not streaming and something like this happens, it says, do you want a page unresponsive? Do you want to close it down? And I just go, yeah, all right. And now it's not giving me that option. But the computer fan hasn't come on. By now it's usually going, what's the best way of dealing with this? I just want to get rid of that share your screen. I'm going to try Control, Alt, and Delete. I might disappear for a couple of seconds, people, but don't go anywhere. See you after the break. I wonder what that thing is called rather than closing down Chrome. But it says it's Chrome that's not responding. Oh, something happened. Am I still here? I wonder if I'm still here. Oh, I'm still here. Hi. Hello. This is a weird stream, isn't it? It's gone well. This is going good. Right, I'm going to try that Control, Alt, Delete. Maybe I can get my pages back. I'll have to probably go through. Right, listen, people, I'll probably be gone for a minute. Didn't work. All right, hang on. Oh, man. I don't want to close that down. I'm going to lose all my proxy. Am I still here? I don't even know if I'm still here. I'm going to lose all my proxy. Right, I'm still here. I'm going to lose all my links. Or maybe I can grab them out of my history. Right, I'll do it. I'll just do it. Whoa, right. Chrome is not responding. Close the program. I'll see you in a minute. Oi, no shit. I still got all my links. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait. I can't rack something else up at the minute, Rags. I'll put your fucking Irish plot. I'll show it. Remind me tomorrow. It's in the Telegram anyway. Right. So tomorrow I'll show you some Irish food. Right. Unless it's still up there. No, it ain't. Oh no, it's here. It's here. It's still here. Right. This is what caused all the hoo-ha. Right. Something's not right though. Something ain't right. Something looks a bit sticky. Right, people. This is Yellow Man, not the Rastafarian albino, but an Irish food. They eat this 4 times a day, Rags just told me. No way. Hang on a minute. Who made this video? You can't just say the recipe and then look at that. The recipe, just videoing it off of his monitor. Oh, that's clear. Oh, I can read that. Okay. Thanks for the recipe. Right. Butter in the saucepan, corn syrup and some other stuff. Mix it up. Sugar dissolves. Continue without stirring. Oh, we make this. This is honeycomb, basically, isn't it? If you put bicarb in that, you get honeycomb. I think. Give it about 30 minutes. Hit it with a claw hammer. A fucking claw hammer. The old. Mum, I can't find the claw hammer in the sink.
I'm supposed to hammer it.
Have you thought of a tire iron?
And it's not breaking.
No wonder there's so many Irish dentists.
Yeah.
Looks lovely. There you go. They call it Yellow Man. Ludwig, Breaking Bad, in more ways than one. Oh, I don't know, John. I thought it was a little bit sensual. Steve, is it dead? There you go. Look, Sumpster's on the same one as that. Well, thank you, Ragnar. It was a bit touch and go there. Right. Shut up, Foster. We're coming to you a lot later. Right. Not a lot to say about this, right? I just want to show you something. Right. Oh, come on. Right. So check this article out from the BBC. Ready? This is an article from the BBC. I'm not going to bother playing you the video, but have a look at this. All right. So that's the photograph, right, for this BBC article. Now, if that photo was in a Chinese article, it would be about something else, wouldn't it? But there's no mention of race in this article at all. Young people may have 10 plus careers in their lifetime. A competition organised by the charity Young Enterprise is encouraging secondary school children to get creative and manufacture their own products. Ooh. The pandemic has thrown many traditional career opportunities into doubt. So, and starting your own business and being your own boss become the most appealing option for young people. And there you go. That's the British Broadcasting Corporation talking about school kids. Something's gone very wrong somewhere. Can you imagine an article about Africa? Imagine an article about Nigeria, about Nigerian school kids having maybe 10 plus careers in their lifetime. Kind of unlikely. And there was 4 white kids. You just wouldn't have it. It just wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen, and no one would want it to happen either. It's peculiar. It's really peculiar. And I can't speak for black people, but when black people look at that, I don't think they're conned either. I don't think they're buying that. I think they're like, okay. Political leverage again. What a strange thing to do to a people that have migrated to a different nation. Just keep leveraging them. I reckon black people look at that and think, isn't that weird for an article about British school children? I bet they do. It's conjecture. It's just conjecture. I think it's time we had a look at a bit of ODYSEE Channel. I think I got a VAR, didn't I? And I didn't call it out. Here we go. Hang on. Oh, Matt made a donation. Nice one, Matt. Sorry it's a bit late, Matt. Old Rags is yellow, man. Still blaming Rags. I'm only joking, Rags. Without Rags, there's no clips or memes or nothing. Well, there'll be some, but not as many. Right, let's see what Matt had to say. Excuse him. What? S'il vous plaît? In other words, get out of the way. My brother used to think that was the funniest joke in the world. I had to continually correct him. Matty Boy D said, major weekend system upgrade completed perfectly. Spreading the joy. Hello all. Nice one, Matt. Thank you very much. Machano Caprajatutu. I hope you're all right, Matt. I'm assuming you're talking about you've made some kind of life changes over the weekend, or are you literally talking about your computer? I suppose either way, it's a good thing. Maybe both. Who knows? Yeah, diversity is their strength. Right, let me get some batteries and we'll get this show under the road. What? We're going to bury it under some blacktop. Tarmac, I mean, steady on, Sue. Steady on. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I don't know if I've got enough lead power. No, you can't see it. So out there, you remember I've been telling you they've been redesigning the street out there to make it like Bassack Lane, and they've put all these lights up above the street, above the alleyway, and it looks really nice. And they've opened up this big craft beer bar, and there's about, let me work it out. There's about 60 seats, and there's no one there. No way are 60 people going to sit there. Next to it is Bong Bong, right? Which is Phnom Penh's best kept secret. It's the coolest bar in the world, run by this French bloke called Nicholas, who's cool as fuck. Me and him get on really well. But it's just the bifter bar. Everyone's always just smoking weed in there. And you've got this new bar. The bloke who bought it's decorated it all. He's repaved the whole alley, not just the bit outside his bar. He's put all these lights up. And I've just looked out there. There's 2 people sit. The security guard's like going like this, and one of the staff is just sort of stirring a drink on her own. And you can see Bong Bong just. There's only about 10 seats in Bong Bong, and there's people standing up in there. Mate, you need to do one thing. Just wrap one up. Right, here we go. Oh, hello, Jer. Jer says, nice. Russia today is on ODYSEE, VPN free. Now you can see both sides. Good call, Jer. That's a good call. Nice to see you as well. Yeah, that's over, Al. That's over, mate. It's you weren't here when I was rattling on about all that, but I'm trying not to I've accepted it. I had 3.5 amazing years, but it's over. You don't need to tell me. I want I won't kill myself trying to stay in your life. I got no distance left to run. But thank you for thinking about me, Alan. I'll be all right, son. There's always a bit of relief there, isn't there? Right, here we go. Let's have a look at ODYSEE Channel. Let me get my headphones sorted out because we've got Clipology coming up. We've got loads. No, you're all right, Alan. You're all right. You weren't to know. You actually very nice of you to ask. What have I got to do? Bit of hacking. Quick, I've got to go faster. Quick. Oh no, it's encrypted. It's a 6589. I can't get through the logic unit. Right, we should be good. Give me a sound check on the memology ident. Did you hear it go in the same key? Excellent work, Ludwig. The first casualty of war is the coup. Brilliant. Oh, you couldn't hear that? Oh, yeah. Let's try again. Right. I think we'll be all right this time. Let me know if you can hear the ident. Did you hear it go? Yeah. I reckon we're good here. I reckon we're going to be good this time. All good, lovely. Right, so if you haven't seen this, sit back, get a cup of tea or a nice gin, and it's so lovely. I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal. I'm sorry, love, it don't work like that. Doesn't matter these days. Here we go. The irony. It was, everyone knew he was lying from the beginning, even the people who pretended that he wasn't lying, because race.
Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge.
It's fucking great to see someone going away for a hate crime hoax. It really is. You know, that so many people have got away with this bullshit and they just give them a tap on the wrist. No, fuck you. Fuck you, because it fucking happens the other way around every other day.
Do you have any questions?
Right, now listen, people, don't forget this lying bastard is an actor. And a very bad one. Hello, Nianthos.
No, I was just
Hello, Emrys.
like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not.
I've just got to say, though, right? He's right to say that. He's right to say that. He's right. What? He's right to say that. He you know, is for everything he's done that's shit. This ain't a bad move on his part. It's hilarious, though, nonetheless.
Not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years, and the fears of the
You did.
LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this, and I am not suicidal.
Hang on, what is the judge a Buddhist? What's with that? What's with that?
If anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all
Oh, trust me, something's going to happen to you. Don't worry about that, pretty boy.
know that.
What an odd thing to say.
10 minutes from learning the fate that will change his life forever, and we yet have any sign of Mr. Smollett and his entourage. Irv, if we could bring you in for just a second. Knowing his punctuality issues, would the judge frown upon that? Would say you not only disrespected the jury by lying, but you've disrespected me in this entire process by not even showing up on time any time?
And what happened? Turns out that you're not a victim of a hate crime. You're not a victim of a racial hate crime.
That's a great. That's what I was saying, Pags. That's my point. He knows his days are numbered because certain parties put it. Yeah, all those people that fucking stuck their neck out like 10 minutes after it was aired. Yeah, exactly. That's my point, and that's why he's saying that. He can't. He's fucking terrified now because it backfired, and that's my point. I'll take it back a bit because I've been jabbering over it. And it's very good.
On time, any time.
And what happened? Turns out that you're not a victim of a hate crime. You're not a victim of a racial hate crime. You're not a victim of homophobic hate crime. You're just a charlatan pretending to be a victim of a hate crime. And that's shameful, especially from the family you got brought up with your family values. It's so sad. The damage you've done to yourself is way beyond anything else that can happen to you from me or any other judge that would be sentencing you in this criminal case. You are now a permanently convicted felon. Your family who loves you and supports you, I don't even want to use the word forgive because forgiveness isn't even necessary. They're with you so much. They're so tight-knit, but you have to live with the fact that you really put them through a ringer. You've embarrassed your valuable friends in high places, the elected public officials, people in the media. You've embarrassed them. You have to live with that. I don't know if those relationships can be repaired. You've become toxic in your own workplace. Your career future is uncertain at very best. It was really on a rocket ship to success, and now
No one's
turn
employing
yourself into riches to rags, and it's so unfortunate. Your very name has become an adverb for lying.
Let's just enjoy that bit again. And we should enjoy this because it's like you and me that get the arse end of this bullshit. You've gone a riches to rags story is amazing. Your name, what did he say? Your name has become synonymous with lying. Is that a mask or a noose? I was going to say tie, but he wore that mask without a doubt so that he didn't have to give away too much of his expressions. Defense isn't looking too diverse, is it? Anyway, hang on. Let's go back because we deserve this. This is Justice Smollett.
You've embarrassed your valuable friends in high places, the elected public officials, people in the media. You've embarrassed them. You have to live with that. I don't know if those relationships can be repaired. You've become toxic in your own workplace. Your career future is uncertain at very best. It was really on a rocket ship to success, and now you've turned yourself into riches to rags, and it's so unfortunate. Your very name has become an adverb for lying. Custody Sheriff, court is adjourned.
I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
I'll give him a week.
I'll give him 11 minutes.
Did he say your name's become an adverb for lying? Fucking hell. Did you see him giving it that, though? Oh, hello, Dr. Science. Nice to see you. Yes, Martha. Yeah. Your name is synonymous. No, your name is an adverb for lying. Huh. Yeah, amazing. Hello, Raisin Sack. Nice to see you. Enjoy the slammer, juicy sodomite. Good Lord. But it was, it was such a badly set up. The whole thing was, it's the dark triad, isn't it? It's the manipulation, the narcissism, and the psychopathy. And that dark triad takes you out of reality, and it makes you think you're superior and you're beyond its laws. You're beyond the laws of reality. That's what that dark triad does. If you've got narcissism, if you've got Machiavellian kind of processes, and if you've got psychotic in sort of manners, I can't think of the right word, tendencies, you're beyond everything. You'll get away with everything. You can do anything. Hillary Clinton's your classic. But unfortunately, he's a patsy for sure. Steady. That's what they call him down at the sauna. But he's a patsy for sure. I don't think he set this up. And that's why he ran out going, I am not innocent. I am innocent. I even Freudian slipped for him then. Yes, Dave Chappelle's joke was actually very good. What was the essence of it was what he was saying, why isn't the black community on my side? And Chappelle said something like, we are on your side. That's why we've all kept quiet, because you are guilty as fuck. It's obviously delivered better than that. Now, good work, Memology 101. Brilliantly put together. Right, what have we got next? Right, I think we will... let's just have a little look at this while we're on some white pills. This is from The Hill, a little article, another little white pill. Because things are changing rapidly, because the midterms are coming and the Republicans are going to absolutely clean up. Idaho bill would make medical treatment for trans youth punishable by life in prison. Later, Idaho State House of Representatives has approved the most far-reaching bill, the most far-reaching bill yet to criminalize medical treatments for transgender youth, a measure that threatens anyone who facilitates that treatment or even helps a minor travel to another state to receive gender-affirming care to be sentenced to life in prison. The measure, approved on Tuesday on a mostly party-line vote, Kel surprise, adds medical care for transgender youth to a section of Idaho law already on the books that bans female genital mutilation. Why male genital mutilation isn't on there? Well, that's another question altogether. And look, children can't make those decisions. That's it. They're not allowed to. The things I wanted to do and thought I could do as a child. It's ridiculous. This is a good thing. And after the midterms, this thing will be like a wave of sense across the United States of America. Good stuff, Idaho. Right, this next video taps into what we were talking about. Well, what 42 was largely talking about to me yesterday. Now, I've sped it up a bit. Now, we have actually had this on this channel before. Oh, hang on a minute. I might have to OBS it because I think I took the music out. 1 second. Bosh. Hang on. Sorry, people. Hang on. I didn't select that one. What you're talking about. Bosh. Bish. No, I didn't. Okay, so we have actually had this on the channel before, but we were talking about Northern Ireland yesterday, and Rags sent me this before. But we all go and build. When I was young in Dartford Park, we'd build a big bonfire out of pallets. but nothing like this one. I'll speed it up to I've sped it up to go twice as fast. It's 3 minutes long, so it'll be a minute 30 in total. I don't think there's any sound on this. Have a look at this. Check out the fucking size of this bonfire. It's quite remarkable. Have a look at this. Fuck me! Fuck me! Cheers. Wow. Wow. Some. Amazing that the firework out the top of it. Amazing. I bet that's an absolutely cracking night out. Amazing. Right, now a couple of videos I want to show you. I got a little donation come through on the entropy there. I haven't even done the grift, have I? That's why it's been awful. I'm going to do it now. Hang on a minute. Thank you, Matt. This was a while back, but I think it's still there. The Christmas play at the Cook County Jail will be epic this year. Hang on, let me just see if I can get that. There you go. Thank you, Matt. Machano Caprasha Tutu. Right. Hello, people. Here's how you can support this channel. You can become a member. We have private streams for members. There's free strata. It's the top link in the description. If you join the top one, you can see all the private streams. Join the middle one, the bottom two. Join the bottom one, just that. The bottom one's £1 a month. Middle one's about £4. Top one's about £8. That's a good way. Super chat, $sign at the bottom. If you want to donate and not give anything to YouTube, entropy, which I previously pinned, pinner to the top of the YouTube chat. This isn't my full-time job, but I do put a lot of time, effort, passion and love, I think is the word I'm looking for, into these streams. And if I didn't get donations, I'd probably stream about twice a week because I'd spend the time doing my day job, which pays better. So thank you very much for the donations. And as I always say, you're a very generous bunch. So Machano Capriccia Tutu. Right, I've got a couple of classic videos for you now. Now, the first one I OBS'd, right? Because there was copywritten music over it, I spoke over it and dubbed out the music. Well, I didn't. I just turned the music off. But what you're hearing is me recorded. So if you hear me speak over it again and you hear me twice, don't get confused. I'll try not to. It shouldn't be too hard to shut up for a minute. But what? But there is a bit of controversy about it, and I pause it a couple of times just to demonstrate that. Give me a second. I just had a Vart come through. Nice one, Rags. The Prasha Cuckoo. Have it. Cheers, Rags. I'll use that money to make some Yellow Man. Right, thank you, Rags. Now, so this is all recorded, what you're about to see, including my voice. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'll mute myself. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to shoot myself. I am not suicidal. Have a look at this. It's been going around the internet, so you've probably all seen it, but check this out. Right, so have a look at this. This is me talking live now. This is going to be so. Hello, Amy. Nice to see you. Hello, what's her name? So have a look at that method that you can see on the screen there. She's got the look of methamphetamine about her. So here we go. Hang on. Let me just make sure we've got audio because I don't want to. It's not long enough to fuck it up. Right, we will have audio. Right, I'm going to mute myself and I'll play it so you'll hear me recorded. See you in a minute. So I had to drop the music out of this because it was copywritten, but can you just let me? Oh, thank you, Steve. There you go. Here we go. There's this weird sort of old meth addict, and then there's this absolute beauty, 9 out of 10. Now there is some oh, there's the bottom set of Nashers. Here come the right, hang on a minute, hang on. Let's just clock her before she takes that bottom set out. So there she is. I mean, you'd be over the moon, wouldn't you? You'd be absolutely over the moon if that bird strolled over to you and said, all right, love. And you're like, yeah, sure. You want to buy me a drink? You'll be like, yeah, I'm good to go. All right, thank you, piggies. Machano Caprusha Cuckoo. Oinks from you. Right, here we go. Then, now there is some oh, there's the bottom set of Nashers. Here come the eyebrows and eyelashes, sorry. Now, without a doubt, I have gone to bed with an 11 out of 10 woman. What? And woken up, and it's like a horror show. And, you know, that's not me being insulting. I imagine I didn't look half as good as I did the night before. But she didn't look 20th as good. Look, as soon as that makeup comes off, her face shape, the shape of her face just changes. She's trying to do a bit half and half here, but there's a bit of a weird change here. But I don't know about that last little change. Let's just take that back. Let's just have a look at that little change. Right, that's the change I'm not buying. Hang on. Right, that one. No, it is her. That is the same person. Let's have a look at it again. I mean, it looks like a dodgy change, but she's got the little bum in the chin. Maybe I just don't want it to be the truth. Right, yeah, let's have a look. Right, check it. It's the same person. Oh, dear. And she takes her top set out, and it's just some meth addict. It's Lizard Jane. Get out of here. Right, let's just live. So there you go. That's what you wake up with. What a cup of tea, darling. And look what you went to bed with, though. I mean, get out. Come on. Fucking hell, man. Good God. I'll tell you what, nice thing about previously having a 23-year-old bird was just in the morning. She did not look that. Thank you very much, Mr. Natras. What? Shit, I've told my mum not to post. Isn't that something, though? Now, thank you, Graham. Very, very, very much appreciated. Did I miss? No, I got piggies and rags in. That's kind of frightening because you know they can do it with computers and filters and things, but wow. John, how'd you like your eggs? Sterile. Yeah, but IPF 89, I don't think you're going to be too bothered, are you? Thanks, Rusky. Someone got it. Now, Alan, don't say that, Alan. You're a very handsome man. I can't imagine that. And unless, of course, you like to drink or a spot of the old meth. Now, I'm going to show a classic video. This is a very old clip, and it's weirdly dark, unfortunately, and that wasn't my fault. And again, you'll hear me talking over it because it had copyrighted music. But this is them doing the same trick, but with photography. Now, as I say when I show you this clip, people in the West are sort of onto this. You know, we're kind of a bit more advanced in understanding marketing and advertising. Yeah, I think that's a fair point, actually. Double hashtag. Nice to see you. You knew. Yeah, to do that, because she could have maintained the illusion on her Instagram account, and she chose not to. And I think that's a very good point. Yes, Giles, it's a fair word. Now, this is an old one, but when I showed my ex this, she could not believe it. She was blown away. And I said, yeah, that's why all those women you see in magazines, you wonder how they look like that. They don't. So, again, we've also shown this on this channel before, but it was about 2 years ago. So I think we'll check it out again. It's only about a minute long. It's not even a minute. Here we go. Oops, hang on a minute. So this is quite a classic. I'm sure most of you have seen it. I've had to mute it, so I'll just chat over it. So it's, you know, no one's surprised, I don't think, anymore. But it's quite. I showed this to my ex, and she was blown away. So, you know, good-looking woman, nice figure, nothing wrong with that at all. Then the makeup starts, the wig goes on. Photographs taken, no problem. Fuck that. Clean all that up. Make those eyes bigger, and it has to be said, more childlike. Lengthen the legs there. The upper legs by about 4 inches, 2 inches on the feet. Neck, almost Jurassic, the neck there. Highlight, skin toning. Take a bit off there. I mean, wow. Look at her there compared to the Barbie doll there. Damn. It's quite something, isn't it? It's quite a thing, you know. When I read Umberto, I'll tell you what, it's a bit postmodernism, but if you haven't read Umberto Eco's book Travels in Hyperreality, he travels America going into museums to look at different versions of the Last Supper and how they make them more real than real, and it's all about representation. It's almost like an accompaniment to a very important essay in the history of art, especially 20th century art, by Walter Benjamin, called The Work of Art in the Age of Mechanical Reproduction. If you're involved in any kind of visual arts, you should read Walter Benjamin, The Work of Art in the Age of Mechanical Reproduction, and then read Umberto Eco's Travels in Hyperreality. You can read Travels in Hyperreality without the first one, but they're a great it's a great companion piece to the first one. Right, hang on a minute. This is quite short, but so good, so good. It's 24 seconds long, so have a look at this. It's obviously taken from the first Raiders of the Lost Ark, so if you don't know it, you won't get the gag so much. So he's replacing the Koof with the Ukrainian flag. Check it out. I'll probably get banned for this. Hang on, I think there's audio on this I can get away with. Hang on. This is so good. I'll let you watch it. 24 seconds, so don't blink. It's such good effort. It's such good effort. So someone just sat at home and went, oh, that would be good. I'm going to do that. Well done. I have got the mother of fucking mosquito bites on my knee. White tiger bum. Where are you, you bastard? What's the time? Mid 20 past 12. I've got to have some time to myself tonight, people. I really have. But I've got plenty of clips left to show you, and I've got a lovely little comedy ender for you. But I reckon we've still got another 20, 30 minutes. Where are we? Any new people in? I think that hashtag seemed a bit new. Oh, Dennis says there's a long version. That's what she said. Sorry about the short version, Dennis, but you know, sometimes it's about the clitoral orgasm rather than just smashing away at the cervix. It's great stuff, isn't it, John? Right. Where are we at now? Where are we going now? I've got some memes for later too. Right, we've had that. That was what I was watching. Right, let's have a look at some memes and then I'll do this comedy outro, little bit of comparison I've got for you. So the first of the memes is kind of interesting. If you don't know, it's fuck go, really. They sold out, didn't they? Everyone's been telling me for the last year, you need to get off Google, you need to get DuckDuckGo. Well, they are hiding information. They're hiding misinformation from Russia. They seem. I mean, really, you're doing that, are you? I thought DuckDuckGo's whole USP was they weren't going to do that. Alan, no dramas at all, my friend. No one ever has to apologise or say anything like that about donating. It's been awful today, let's be honest, but it balances out lovely, and you've been very, very, very generous to this stream. It's just lovely to see you, mate. I know you've had a hard time recently. That's mad, though, isn't it? Can you believe that was their USP? They were like, "No, we won't ever cheat your results until the day you said we are going to now cheat results." It's like, bye. Their stock must have just shat itself. I mean, are they a public company? Let me have a look. Hang on. Fucking hell, Google ain't letting me internet. Google ain't letting me search for them. Are you joking? All right, give me a second, people. It would appear they have. You can trade in them. Yeah, I agree. No. Apparently they want me to pay for it. I'm not that interested. Okay, so that was that's there's many fuck go memes all around the place. As you can imagine, there's plenty of these about as well, and I've got a couple more to show you along this line. Dennis said, "Cuck, duck, gone." There you go. Tito says, "Money doesn't matter. It's the agenda always." Well, I just think I think they probably think there's going to be a nuclear war, and if we carry on doing what we're doing, there may well be. Don't make Russia desperate. It's ridiculous. You don't need to. There's no strategic value for the USA in the Ukraine. It's nonsense. Anyway, there's that. Great stuff. I am not suicidal. Are you sure? More along the same lines. I can't read it out. I'll get in trouble, but check it. Check it. I just love the memes are great. The exact same image in the middle there, the exact same one as the last meme. Look at Hillary's top, like she's some white power fucking prisoner. Okay, not many tonight, but a few. But we've got a nice comedy ender. If you can't read it, it's in the background. It says Biden's approval rate a pooja. Biden's approval rating drops to 38%. Tonight's question: who in the hell is this 38%? It's a fair question. Hello, Quadrex. Good to see you. Manny Moo. Where's Quadrex gone? Hello, Amy. Where's Quadrex gone? I'm sure I just see him. Well, hello anyway, Quad. Oh, there he is. Hello, mate. I said hello to you earlier, but I think you disappeared for a bit. Brian says Swiss cow search engine. That's gone over my head. It really has. Putin, a Putin? Right, next. This is brilliant. I love it. You can't get enough of that one. I don't know if you saw my sum says 38% of dead people. I don't know if you saw my Telegram earlier, but Facebook is over. Facebook's over. That won't be Meta. Sorry, it's over. Their stock price is just plummeting. You know, the generation coming up does not want to be on the same social platforms as their grandparents, and augmented, which is the new name for virtual reality. Augmented reality has been around for decades. It's used by about 20,000 people. People don't want it. It's rubbish. Now I know he's got Insta and WhatsApp, but Facebook is MySpacing, and Meta. I mean, he didn't even invent Facebook. He's not a clever bloke. He's a cheeky cunt. That's what he is, and he's just not got the brains to even delegate to people who could make him a good system. I mean, that's how you're saving your company, is it? Augmented reality. Oh, well done. It ain't going to work. Their stock price, let me get their stock price up. Hang on. I put it up on my Telegram earlier. Look at how old Jen Nutsaki's sitting on his lap. Look at the old crackhead in the background. Let me show you this stock price. There's a good reason for showing you it, because I can tell you something about it. Hang on. One second, people. So, if you have a look at this, right, so this is Facebook. Yeah, okay, doing all right from about 2017, doing all right. It's kind of flatlining, took a dump there just when Trump was being absolutely man-dom. Took a bit, well done. When the coof was in, it was fucking flying. Why? Because everyone was sitting at home. And here is pretty much when TikTok arrived in the West. Now, it actually arrived in the West here, but this is where it kind of exploded. And you know what else happened around here? YouTube absolutely went mad with shorts. You must have noticed. I mean, what is YouTube Shorts? It's TikTok. It's just TikTok. All YouTube Shorts is TikTok. They've just integrated it within YouTube. And since YouTube put their shorts in, And since TikTok is faster, it's quicker, it's crispier, it's snappier. It's what, like I said before, the kids using TikTok don't want to be on the same platforms as their grandparents. My mother's on Facebook all fucking day long, talking to all her other old people friends. And look at that plummet. There'll be a slight, it'll pick up again. But I'm not showing that and saying it's over forever. But that is a colossal. That's a 5-year. That's a 5-year trend there. That's a colossal drop to make in like a month. I was about to see if I could click on month, but I forgot it's a JPEG. Meta is not going to save you, Facebook. I'm sorry. Not only is Meta not going to save Facebook, the metaverse, it's going to destroy it because no one wants it. What's that place, people? What's it called? Second World or something? Second Place, Pleasant Avenue? Someone will know it. Quadrex says, Facebook is an empty padded cell type echo chamber for the mentally ill. I went out last night. It was a mad night. Good fun. Definitely embarrassed myself. Oh, the other bit, the first bit of your comment was far superior. There you go, Second Life. And it's for very weird people who can't leave the house. And none of those fucking goggles have ever taken off. No one wants to sit at home going like this. Hello, what's your name? My name is John. Hello, John. Would you like not a cup of real tea? Why, thank you. It's just shit. It's shit. And no one wants it. Tomorrow's world we're talking about augmented. They rebranded it augmented reality. No. It's a classic marketing thing just to tell the lie. It's not virtual reality. It's not augmented reality. It's not reality. It's not reality. Why don't you just call it that? It's a game. It's a game. And there's better games than walking around doing things that you do in your real life. That's why people play games where they don't do things that they do in their real life, because they already do those things in their real fucking life. He's not a clever boy, Zuckerberg. He's not. He's a fucking prick. And it's going to all come crumbling down. The funny thing is, though, and I have said this before on this channel, Zuckerberg's meta character actually is the spitting image of him because he looks like a fucking virtual reality character anyway. That's why he thinks it's going to work, because to him it's no different. That's his world anyway. Right. Now, let's have a look. Right. So, we're coming to the end here now. I know it's a terrible shame. But I've been going for 2 hours, so hang on. I have a massive lug of my vape. Right, so Francis Foster he started stand-up when I did. And he's still at the same level that he was then, right? Rubbish. Gets terrible reviews. Only does shows that his mates are the promoters for. Usually the Top Secret Comedy Club every fucking Saturday. His act is like a copy of Ben Elton from about 1984. And he's a hack. He's a hack. If you don't know what a hack comic is, it's just doing all the stuff that new comedians think no one else has done before, right? That's what a hack comic is. And you learn that because you all do it when you first start. You talk to someone in a crowd and go, "Oh, are you together?" And then one of them sort of says, but they're just nervous because the eyes are on them. Then they go, "Oh, look, he's not sure." And it's like, oh, drop me out. So I'm going to show you a bit of Francis Foster that's actually on the internet, right? And you will notice that you will have seen this Terrible bit of audience work. Terrible. You'll have seen this 1,000 times because it's hack audience work. Anyone can do this. Anyone can do what he does here. I could train any of you in 2-3 hours to do this. And then afterwards, right? Afterwards, it's the bloke from Trigonometry, Willow. Afterwards, I'm going to show you a real jobbing comic. Now, a real jobbing comic does 2 gigs a night. 2 gigs a night, drives all around the country. 2 gigs a night, 4 or 5 nights a week. Because you only get like 50, 60 quid a gig, even if you're doing well. You know, we see our Louis C.K.'s, our Chris Rocks, our Doug Stanhopes, and they're very successful comedians. But most comics, the type you see on panel shows, they go to working men's clubs in the northeast of England. You bomb about 2 out of 5 gigs. Every comic does. Every comic bombs about 2 out of 5 gigs. You just don't do it. The audience don't like you that night, and it happens. So now, don't get me wrong. The audience are laughing at Francis, but it's a bit sort of, you know, there's not a lot of people there, and this gig, the Top Secret Comedy Club, they're all mates anyway. It's more of a social club. You know, they all know each other. They all know the acts because they're all there every fucking week. So you'll see it. You'll see him get a few laughs, and you'll see a hack comic, right? It's only 1.5 minutes long, and then I'm going to show you a real comic, and the difference will blow your mind. All right. So let's have a look at Francis 1 gig a week Foster. He's a drama teacher. Right, check it out. I mean, the fact that they've put this bit on the internet, a bit of hack audience work was the best bit out of your set. How embarrassing. So check this out, and then I'll show you a proper comic. Here we go.
Hello, sir. Hello. You look. You got your. I love you, mate, because you've got no faith in this fucking gig whatsoever. You know, he's like sitting in the exit, got his hat, got his jacket on. That way, a bit shit. He just minimises the admin. Do you know what I mean? Well done to you. What's your name, my man? Tayo. Lovely Tayo. Where you from, Tayo? You're from Nigeria. Fantastic. How long have you been in the UK for, Tayo? 10 years. Do you like it?
Now, you might have noticed he's not actually listening to what the bloke says because he's not interested. When you do audience work, the trick is to get the audience member to do the work for you. Let them speak. And it's brilliant. But hack comics, they want it to be all about them. I've stood up on stage ready to do an hour show and got heckled, and the whole hour has been me dealing with the hecklers, and they've stolen the show. And I've just guided them. I've let them, because I'm not there to say, look at me, aren't I funny? I'm there to make the people in the audience laugh. And if the hecklers are doing that, my job's done. The audience they've had a good night out. But he doesn't even give himself time to listen to this bloke. These are such hack answers. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Yeah, sure, yeah. I'll just take it back a bit so you can see how little he listens to the bloke. Yeah, look. And there is a reason for me showing you this, because I'm going to show you exactly, Clark. Yeah, they laughed, and that's that sort of we're all mates thing. He said, fucking, it's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, look how no effort made here.
Well done to you. What's your name, my man? Tayo. Lovely Tayo. Where are you from, Tayo? You're from Nigeria. Fantastic. How long have you been in the UK for, Tayo? 10 years. Do you like it? Good.
Did you hear how much the audience were talking while he was going through that? Nothing.
Great banter, Tayo. Thanks a lot. Fantastic. Who are you here with, Tayo?
Yeah, yours weren't much better, though, in fairness.
Your friend, I like it. Well done. Keeping it vague. Well done to you, Tayo. You know,
Every comic says that. Every comic says that in their first year of stand-up. When you go, is that your girlfriend? And you don't let them answer, and they're nervous, and then you just go, oh, he's not sure. And everyone goes, a little sort of, But he's been doing stand-up now for 17 years, and he's still doing this first-year open mic hack comedy. Mind-blowing.
Friend, but you know that little twinkle in his eyes? He's working on it. Hello, Tayo's friend. What is your name, my love? Megan, and how do you know Tayo? Tinder? There! You smooth motherfucker! Imran, are you taking notes, mate? This is how you do it. You meet him on Tinder, you call yourself a friend, you don't commit, and you wear your jacket and your hat like it looks you're gonna fuck off at any moment, mate, alright? That's how it works. Don't commit. Lovely. Tayo is absolutely fucking livid, gonna be honest with you right now. God bless you, Tayo, you motherfucking bastard. Every man is looking at him going, I'm gonna get notes from him afterwards during the break.
It was kind of weird how France's words actually stopped them laughing. They were laughing, but he spoke over that because he doesn't know how to deal with an audience because he's a hack comic. Now I'm going to show you a bloke called Tony Law, right? Most of you probably won't have heard of Tony Law, but Tony Law is a comedy genius. This bloke has been working for decades. He's a jobbing comic. He's turned up on telly once or twice, occasionally, but he's a bit out of hand, so they don't like him. Just have a look at the difference. Just check the difference out. Now, this might not be your cup of tea, but just look at the difference between someone who knows what he's doing. And bear in mind that, like I said, Francis has been doing that for about 17 years. And that just made me cringe watching that. This is Tony Law. I'll play a couple of minutes of it. I could watch this whole set. I'll put the link in. This is incredible. And this isn't Tony's best gig, by the way. This is just the first one I found because I know I can trust him. Here we go. Tony Law.
Encouraging, very encouraging. You're a maritime people. You love that sound. Fuck my ship's in, my ship's in. It's in my DNA. That's what we do. We go get on boats and go look for stuff. And then we gotta feel bad about it all them years later. Hey, before we get going any further, let's head for the infrastructure. Am I right? I'm glad we've got it. I drove here tonight, guys. Yeah, paved roads all the way. Fucking paved roads. Well done. All the wonderful men and women of the infrastructure. Thank you for your service. Had a shit yesterday, guys. Not gonna lie to you, had a shit. I thought, you know what, I'm not dealing with that. Flush. Someone else can have it. Thank you, men and women of the infrastructure. You vote any way you want. Now, the real reason I've been brought on last, though, guys, is I'm inspiring. Thank you. So you're looking at, your headband looks great, Tone. Yes, it does. I actually wear headbands for political reasons, guys. This one's actually, I wore this headband to remind me about the dangers of Facebook, you know? You know, you're walking down the street and you go, why the fuck am I wearing Facebook? Oh, Facebook. Oh, Facebook knows all your information, Tony. Stop giving them your details. Facebook can manipulate you. Not me, it can't. I've been lying. Screw you, Zuckerberg. I don't even like tennis. Zuckerberg's such a dipshit. He thinks I like tennis because of my headband photographs. Not so smart now, silicone dick shit. You got...
Now, I understand Tony Law's not everyone's cup of tea, but that's a professional comic. That audience, when you're a comic, the thing you want is rolling laughter, where they're still laughing at the last thing you said. When you're giving the, you know, when you're starting the next joke, when you're doing the pullback and reveal for the next joke, and that audience is laughing continually. I just know what? No. It's just subjective. What, Tony Law's crap? No. You just don't like him. That's fine. But no, Tony Law is. I'll tell you what. I'll put that link in the chat. I suggest you check it out. You know, some people. You know, there's. Well, some people. I've seen Tony just make shit up for an hour, and I've been in tears. But you know, it's all subjective, really. But one isn't hack. That's the difference. That's why, you know, I obviously didn't expect you all to like Tony Law. That would have been ridiculous. But it's not something you've seen before because he's developed an act. He's actually made the effort to develop an act and not just be hack. And that's what hack is. It's not developed an act. It's just getting a load of comedy tropes together and just chucking them out on the beats. It's no good. It's no good for you and it's no good for me. People, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's 1:45 in the morning. I've got to have Stuart Lee. There you go. Me and you ain't going to agree on this. That left-wing Guardian reading twit has got nothing to offer me. He's a fucking pimple on the face of comedy. But you like him? No dramas. That's all right. And Stuart Lee is not hack. I could have played some Stuart Lee then and made the same point I was making. You know, Stuart Lee has spent years developing a comedy persona and set. But fuck me. Hello, where you from? Where do you know each other? Yeah. Oh, he said it's not his girlfriend. Where Tinder? Oh no. So there you go. There's always a bit of stuff for someone. But I advise you, I've just put the link in there a couple of times. I advise you to check it out. That set goes amazing. Do you know what I mean? What's the name? I get no respect. I feel like that will, you know, it's such in crowd stuff as well. It's not my cup of comedy, that's for sure. Oh, can you hear me? It's telling me we're having trouble connecting. Right, if you are new here, don't forget I'm a writer. I've got a Substack. Link in the description. It's totally free. There's 15 short stories in the archive. And if you put your email address in, any new ones I write will be sent to you. And 7 SUBSTACKs is nearly finished. So that'll be sent to you soon. Totally free. Link in the description. Substack. That was a very handy way of supporting this channel. We'll have a bit of Alex Jones because I like it and I like to get it in your heads. Give me a second, people. Do that. I want to thank everyone who donated. I want to thank Steve Cray, Ragnar, Dual Citizen, and Moslab. I emailed Tech Roach. I emailed Moslab. I've had nothing back from either of them. I'm a bit concerned about both of them, but hopefully they're just both busy. I also want to thank all of you lot for keep your chapping going because it gives me something to engage with and you something to engage with. We all have a lovely time. I hope you enjoyed this Saturday afternoon stream. It's been a real pleasure. You got a couple of minutes to throw a couple more quid at the stream. That would be fucking great. You might get a stream tomorrow if you do that. I was about to call you ginger bastards. And so I'm going to, you ginger bastards. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. You're going to see me tomorrow, whatever happens. Mwah, 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 mwah. Why ain't it sharing the fucking screen? It's going to crash. It's crashed. It's crashed. Please, camera action. We all loved it and knew it. Ta-da! Boom.
The paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive. You're selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum.
Bonnie Lad, 8 p.m. tonight, people.
They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan.
I fucking would as well, Pizzle. Nice to see you, mate.
I have them on video.
Patrice O'Neill was one of the best comics of the last 50 years, without a doubt.
She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weirdo woman whose mother wears a hood over her head.
Nice one, Raymond. Thank you very much. You've been keeping the grift going the last few days. Thank you, mate. Nice to know you've been here.
I told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round.
Don't forget James from Philadelphia, streaming daily.
Spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stare your
Wes.
daughter at the mall. We're gonna stare your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say,
Fuck!
we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
Me too. Thank you, Raymond. I think another one came through just at the end there as well. Or was that a false fart? Billy Blogs, I think us scrubs would like to see your stand-up routine. No. What? Like here? No, it's a live thing. Stand-up's a live thing. I need people there. I did see someone in the chat ask if I had any of my stand-up on tape. This is quite a sad story. Listen to this, you lucky people who stayed behind. I had some TV, Porcelain Films it was. They wanted to make a TV show about me. It was basically Lucky Louie, but in England. Me waking up in Soho, getting out of bed, knocking something over, hilarious. Walking down the stairs, getting my coat on, walking through Soho, getting into the venue, walking on stage, doing a little bit live, and then it would be that episode. I pitched that to them, and they were up for it. I didn't have any ideas for the pitch, so I just thought, just pitch them Lucky Louie, but me in Soho instead of Louie in Boston or wherever it was. And they were up for it. And so the first thing they wanted to do was film me doing live stand-up, right? So they've got 2 cameras, all professional mics and all that. Gig sold out, 150 seats, 180 people there, standing room all around the back. I was fucking rattling my bollocks off. And I was just going, all right. And every sort of 5 seconds I was going... And I had to keep blowing my nose and wiping sweat out. It was so embarrassing. I just couldn't get a score that day. There is some of my stand-up, but it's some of the early stuff. Look, here's the thing. When you first start comedy, you put stuff on YouTube because you think you're brilliant. When you actually start earning money doing it, you think, hang on a minute. If I put stuff on YouTube, people are going to know my material. People think that comedians do hello, nice one, piggies. That's very kind of you, little late one there. People think that comedians go on stage and do a new set every night. Now, I did do that for a while. Trevor Locke can do that as well. Tony Law can do that. There's a few others who can improvise every night, but it's fucking hard going. You know, I do it here, don't I? I come on here and I'll just chat to you sometimes and tell you a few stories. But it's heavy. It's better sometimes to go on and think, right, I'll do the sex with the disabled girl on acid. I'll do the blah, blah, and I'll do that one. Okay. And if there's tangents and the audience are with you, you go with it. But if you put stuff on YouTube, people will see that. They'll come to your gig and they'll think, oh, I've heard this one. I saw this on YouTube. So you don't put stuff on YouTube. It's not a good thing to do as a professional comedian. You know, most comics will do the same set for a year. They'll tour that one set. Every gig will be the same set every night. And I know comics who've done the same 15 minutes to make it. They just got that 15 minutes absolutely perfect. So that day when a decent agent walks into their room, they look like they're amazing. And then the agent knows, well, we'll get some more writers in for them. They can do it. It's a fucking industry, and it's a dark industry as well. And agents even said to me, they said, you know, you sell out your Edinburgh Fringe shows. You were the big hit at this year's Edinburgh Fringe, but no one's going to do anything with you because they can't put you on telly. What are they going to do? And I said, yeah, but I don't want to go on telly. And they said, yeah, but that's where the money is, and that's what the agents and all that want. And that's when I thought, fuck this for a game of soldiers. I'll do a bit of sit-down comedy. And here we are. I like the sound of that, Alan. All right, people. Well, here's the other thing. And I think I've said this before recently. Like I said, a jobbing comic is doing 2 gigs a night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. Actually, it's usually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because there's more chance of people being out. They car share as well. So you'll get your support acts and the other couple of acts. And you've never met more depressed people than comedians. And you're eating at fucking motorway service stations. Oh, do us another Burger King, will you? Or do us another chicken tikka wrap. Oh, it's a bit cold in the middle. Salmonella. And then you turn up this venue and there's like 15 people there just looking at you like that. You're like, thank you. And then the promoter comes up to you and says, yeah, I know I said I'd give you 50 quid each, but we didn't really get the numbers. Is 35 all right this time? What are you going to say? No, it's not all right. Because if you say that, you don't get booked there again. So then you take 35 quid. You've chipped in a tenner for petrol. You've got to pay for your B&B. You've just earned nothing. It's awful. It's an awful life. It ain't for me anyway. I enjoyed doing stand-up for the first sort of... I had my sweet spot after about 5 years, 5 to 8 years, and then I just thought, I just had enough of it. So that was a long answer. I think I should just go, Hoita!